The old Southwest Conference, alive and well once again here today as these two rivals are set to square off, and we are set to bring it to you. Welcome to Reynolds Razorback Stadium, home of the Arkansas Razorbacks. As we'll see, the number 3 team in the country, the Texas A&M Aggies, taking on a team that ranks in the top 5 in this conference, the Arkansas Razorbacks. Free A Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by a couple of legends, and yes, we do use that term loosely. David Pollack from the University of Georgia and former Gator. Texas A&M about to boot it away to start this game. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. So the Arkansas Razorbacks offense going to get the chance to start this game off. Last year, these two played a classic, and those of us who remember the old Southwest Conference would be proud. But once again, we are reminded, field goals are fine, touchdowns are way better, especially if you want to win.
I guess Reese, you didn't like that field goal in the fourth quarter that Arkansas chose to take, but A&M did what they needed to do, go down the field. They scored the game-winning touchdown with about 9 minutes left. Arkansas didn't forget it. This is a fun matchup. As always, we've seen it in Jerry World so many times. This matchup gets a little tasty.
Yeah, Mike Elko's defense, too, was outstanding in that game. They shut down the run. They got 3 takeaways in the game, and that really was the biggest statistic. So going into this one, Arkansas has got to do a better job having balance, but also taking care of the football.
He'll pull it on the read. Great penetration by this defense, and they knock him down behind the line, a loss of 1. The Razorbacks racing to the line in the hurry-up. Here's a quick throw out to the left. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the first down. Motion from the wide receiver. Looking to throw, it's Green. Unloads to the wideout. Complete downfield. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down.
Well, I think on that play you saw why this guy's such a big weapon in this offense. At receiver, he does such a nice job with his routes. He's patient, and he's consistent, and he's got good hands. You don't see him put a lot of balls on the ground. Nice job there picking up the first down.
And the Razorbacks with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. The give from the gun. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground. Here comes the 7th play of this opening drive. They've moved it well, but now facing 3rd down. It's complete to the right. They've got it inside the 40 at the 39 as they pick up the first down.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be, because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
Fires toward the end zone. And good coverage there to knock it away and deny the score. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Back to pass. Under fire. He's going to take off. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the hit. A nifty pickup there. The Razorbacks are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. The play action fake. Bringing the heat. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44.
Another sack. This quarterback group, not this quarterback, this one, because you're already on quarterback number 2. Taking a lot of hits today. Got to keep these guys upright. Got to protect them. This offensive line has to do a better job.
Boy, they had a chance to track that thing down, but it bounces into the end zone for a touchback. The Aggies offense will try to get something started with their first possession. And last week, you want to talk about a guy using every tool in the bag from the running back position. David, this guy did it.
He was a monster. And I think when you turned on the tape this week, you saw it, man. So many different ways he could hurt you, and he could be a focal point of this offense. The defense, they know.
And the heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17.
Well, that defender just was better in his one-on-one on the pass rush. He does a great job beating the offensive lineman to get to the QB.
Scanning the field, it's Reed. Hauls it in. No chance to run, but still a solid pickup on that one. This crowd going to try to make life miserable for these guys. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. Texas A&M will have to boot it away. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. Gets the first one of the day out of there. He ought to be fresh. They only used him twice in that victory last week. The Hogs send that offense back onto the field. That last one looked like a back-breaking drive, David, but they ended up punting.
Yeah, and they put some plays together, put some yards together, but the most important stat is putting points on the board. And this offense has to finish, Jesse, when they get across that 50-yard line and start getting in scoring territory.
Yeah, there was some good execution, no doubt about it, but I think it's the critical down and distances, 3rd down in particular. They've got to be better moving forward.
And the Razorbacks will hustle to the line. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. The Razorbacks will call on their punt team. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Here's the fair catch, and he'll make it close to the 20-yard line. Now this offense is back on the field. Give to the single back. Maybe picked up a couple. He's down at the 24. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Quickly to the tight end. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. The Aggies come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. They'll try to bully their way for the 1st. Nice job to get it past the sticks, and they get him down at the 35. Offense will try to strike on 1st and 10. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Quick completion to the right. Breaks the tackle. They're working their way toward midfield. He's out of bounds at the 46. Texas A&M ready to go with another 1st down. Use the play fake. Now to throw. What a play by this defense. Just a small return, but a big play as they have him now at the 45.
And he makes a play in the back end. Nice job reading the pass, and that's his 2nd of the season. This guy, unbelievable job seeing the quarterback, breaking on the quarterback, and going and getting that big play.
They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12.
I just love the way the defense prepares. Each and every week we see this defense come out, and it's like 11 guys, they've got their head in the game, and they're playing as one unit. They knew it was going to be tough facing this option game with the quarterback in the running attack, but they've just done such a good job so far staying home, playing their assignments. You saw it on that last play right there. Rallying to the football, nowhere for him to go and creating a big loss.
Doesn't quite make it to the 1st down marker. He's a yard short. They'll run the option. Turning it on. And he froze that defender. He thought he was going to pitch it, kept it himself, and turned it into a big play. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. Here's the handoff. They get him on the ground, but not before he drives it to the 10-yard line. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big 3rd down in the red zone. Looking to throw, it's Green. Finds his man in the middle. And they gave him no chance to get loose, and they force a 4th down. So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down. Trying to get it to the marker. And that'll not only be a 1st down, it'll be 1st and goal from the 7. And the Razorbacks pounded the rock to move the sticks now back to work. He'll keep it himself. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line. Now on 2nd and goal. He'll run it to the right, looking for the goal line. What a nice job by the defense to string it out, not give him any kind of alley, and knock him down for a loss. Wants to throw for it on 3rd and goal. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. Now on 4th down, they'll settle for a field goal try. He'll line it up from 34 yards out. Right down the boulevard. And the first points of the day come on that field goal. After that last field goal drive, they're set to kick it away.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Quick pass on the fly motion. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. They've got him penned deep in their own end, and this crowd trying to help keep them there. He hurls one deep down the left side. And the incomplete pass taking a shot on 2nd down, and they'll be left with a 3rd down. Dropping back, it's Reed. Throws to the wideout. Finds a man on the right. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. We reach the break. Arkansas has the lead. 1 period in the books, and let's take a look at the stats. So 1st down here as they go back to work. Off play action on 1st down. Grabbed behind the line. It's Armstrong. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. And here comes the offense on 2nd down. Keeps it on the bootleg, looking to throw. Finds the tight end. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. This Texas A&M offense is wasting no time. Now the play fake. Grabbed in the middle, it's Armstrong. Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the 1st down. On the move, it's Moss. At the 40, there he goes. Oh, he's got some space. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Texas A&M.
This is a guy that put a lot of pressure on himself coming in this season. He felt like he was ready to have a breakout year. He knew he had all the tools in the toolbox to be able to get it done, and he's showing it. That's his 10th rushing touchdown on the season.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And the extra point makes it 7-3. An 84-yard drive there. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. On the run from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. And Arkansas ready to send out this offense. So far, they've only been able to muster a field goal, but hoping to get things cooking here. Caught over the middle. It's Blake. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. The Razorbacks want to crank the tempo.
Man, you see so much of this in football now. Big body wide receivers, right? Guys that can run routes and box guys out. You want to play man-to-man coverage on me? I'll put my big body on you. You throw it near me, I'll make the contested catch.
Now on 1st and 10 from the 29.
You can skin the cat a lot of different ways. You're just trying to get enough yards to pick up that 1st down. It's not the dive man. It's not the quarterback. He makes the right read, pitches it out, and he's just able to get enough to keep these sticks moving.
They'll run play action. Fires to the wideout. Finds a man on the left. A huge play, and they get it all the way to the 45-yard line. They have been stagnant on offense, but finally a little forward movement as they've got a 1st and 10. Quarterback on the keeper. He breaks a tackle. These two old SWC rivals might have taken a bit of a hiatus in their series, but once the Aggies came to the SEC, things ratcheted back up quickly.
Right, and that's been some of the cool side of conference expansion, right? You got this rivalry renewed from a long time ago, but since joining the conference, A&M has dominated Arkansas. Arkansas looking to get a little payback.
It always feels big when you watch this game. We've seen so many...
It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back.
And some defensive backs just have a way of finding the football, and he's starting to develop that. His 3rd interception on the season, just has a good feel for playing that spot in the back end.
So here comes the Texas A&M offense back onto the field. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. Looking for a man. It's Reed. Firing to the right, complete. Breaks into the open. He's at the 40. Past the 20. Touchdown, Aggies. He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Just into the end zone, and he'll bring it out. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. And the offense takes the field, ready to go back to work. Gives it on the option. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. Wants to go up top. Makes the catch. This guy runs with some attitude, discarding tacklers, and works his way to the 19. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. With the catch, it's Blake. Gets it out to the 27-yard line, and they'll move the chains for a 1st down.
When you're a playmaker like this guy is, your coaches are going to dial up plays intended for you, especially on 3rd down. That's what you saw in that last play. There was no question where the quarterback was going with that football. All week long, they decided on the biggest downs of this game, we're going to target our best player, and we're going to make sure that he gets looks. It doesn't matter what the coverage is, and you saw it right there on that play.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Razorbacks come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. Off the play fake. Unloads to the wideout. Got him downfield. And it's a 1st down. They'll mark it at the 44. The Razorbacks moving quickly to the line. Back to throw. It's Green. Fires to the middle. It's caught downfield. And this defense was flailing as he weaved his way and got down to the 26. And the Razorbacks have it with a 1st and 10. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. A shot toward the end zone. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover.
And this is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
Pushes forward for a pickup of 3. They'll mark it at the 8. Listen to this crowd just shaking the girders of this place, trying to help their defense. Right back to the well. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. 3rd and long. He's going to have to throw for it. Grab near the marker. It's Concepcion. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. He'll do it himself. Makes a man miss.
You know, this zone replay is something they rep over and over and over in practice. This guy can run it and execute it in his sleep. Good decision there keeping the football.
Throws to the wideout. He's got it. Good call, good execution as they move the chains and they have a 1st down at the 38. They'll go to the ground. They finally get a hold of him, knocking him down behind the line of scrimmage. He had been running wild. Back to pass, it's Reed. And the throw down the gut falls to the grass. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Catch inside the 25. Huge plays like that can change the complexion of a game, and he's got it at the 22-yard line. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Gets it out fast. And they bring him down quickly, but a good gain there. And the Aggies in a good spot here with 2nd and short. He'll pull it on the read. He rolls all the way down to the 5-yard line before they finally get him stopped. We're at the 2-minute timeout. They've built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break. He wants to throw it. Caught in the backfield, it's Moss. He's down at the 1, and they almost had the touchdown pass on that one. We got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? Trying to run it in. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
And that's back-to-back plays that they've been absolutely stuffed. Palmer, what you reaching in the playbook to get?
I think we got to get to the perimeter of the field and use our speed or try to throw this one in because you're not going to get it done running.
They just blew through that offensive line. It's a 4-yard loss. They've decided to try to go for the field goal here. This whole play is going to see if this kicker can operate in the sea of noise. It is true as he puts 3 on the board. And that lead grows even bigger. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Guys, you could make a good case. This is the game of the week in the Big 12. Oklahoma is currently ahead early in this one, but they just haven't been able to pull that schooner away offensively. They're up by 7 over Kansas State.
Back to throw, it's Green. He's got him.
We'll circle back if anything big happens in this Big 12 Clash of the Titans. Guys?
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Gonna swing it on 2nd down. Pocket breaking down. Catch in the middle, it's Green. He's really close to that 1st down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. He'll throw on 3rd down. Got it in the middle, it's Blake. Good call, good execution as they move the chains and they have a 1st down at the 38. The Razorbacks come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Catch in the middle, it's Brown. He stopped just a chain link or 2 away from the 1st down and sets them up beautifully here. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Grab near the marker, it's Hill. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the air on 1st down. He's going to run it. Makes one man miss. Good run on the play, and he slides to avoid the hit. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Looking to throw on 1st down. He's got his man. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep him from getting the 1st down. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, two fan bases who wait all year for this game, and we could be headed to a fun finish in the Southwest Classic. And talk about a first half for the dude in that backfield. That coaching staff has been giving rave reviews on a weekly basis, and through 2 quarters today, he's been a complete game changer. He's breaking the will of this defense, and that's something that's just very tough to quantify. Still 2 quarters to go in this Southwest Classic, a treasured rivalry in both Fayetteville and College Station.
He'll put toe to leather and get this second half started. On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. The Texas A&M offense is back on the field. Tries to do it himself on the draw. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. To the air, it's Reed. Right down the middle. Just goes right through the wicket and brings up third down. Man, he will be thinking about that one. They'll go to the air. A little screen to the running back. He did not make it a stone wall on third down. The Aggies send out the punt team to kick it away. He'll try to really get into this one. Fair catch is signaled and made, and they'll go to work from the 27-yard line. Quarterback empties his backfield. Motion from the back. On the option. Finding open areas. They get him stopped and out of bounds at the 45-yard line, and the big play has this offense ready to mount a threat. Wants to throw on first down. Lofts one high and deep. He makes a grab. Works his way to the 4-yard line, and they'll have it first and goal.
And how about the big strike down the field? I love when offenses take shots down the field, try to make big plays. Now they're set up in the red zone.
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Arkansas! Quick strike touchdown comes out and jump-starts the offense.
And, man, we see this in college football, so much explosiveness and firepower, and we get high-scoring game after high-scoring game, and it looks like we're on pace for one of those right now.
Ready to try the point after. And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. Fielded in the end zone. It's Bussey. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. So the Texas A&M offense returns to the field. They just saw their lead cut in half, and now they'll try to answer. Navigates that mass of bodies and gets 4 out to the 17. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. He'll keep it himself. And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down. The Aggies are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Dropping back, it's Reed. Got his man downfield. He'll have the first down as he gets it to the 28-yard line before he's stopped. And the Aggies come to the line with a new set of downs. Caught in the backfield, it's Concepcion. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. The give. Didn't get much done on that run. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard. Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on 3rd down. He's got the tight end. Really nice job there to pick up the first down and get it to their own 41. On the move. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming. Kept it on the ground on first down, now back to the line. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Pulls it in, it's Craver. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down. New set of downs after the completion. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. There he goes! They make the tackle at the 33, but he's ripped off 15 yards and picked up a first down. The Aggies kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. Might as well give it to him again. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7. Long drive continues as the offense keeps working the ball down the field. They'll run it on the counter. Brought down after a good pickup, and they're in the red zone at the 20. And the Aggies had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. Runs through the tackle. And that defense pushing him out of bounds after a short gain. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. To the air, it's Reed. Grabbed over the middle, it's Moss. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. 3rd down play in the red zone, and this crowd is at fever pitch. Quick pass to the left, trying to get it to the marker. The tackle is made, but he's got it 1st and goal from the 6. They'll try to get it in with the run. And not much doing there as that defense runs him out of bounds. They've pushed it ahead to the 4. They'll try to cash in on 2nd and goal. Back to pass. Big fella moving. Touchdown, Aggies! And they take it in for 6 more points. Now they have extended this lead, guys, starting to put the hammer, but sometimes a rivalry game can give you a little of extra fight back.
And there can be no panic at this point now. You've worked too hard this offseason, David. They've had this game circled for so long. You've got to play your best football right now and fight back.
And you just need something good to happen on this next possession. You got to get the crowd back into this football game. Big rivalry. Get some emotion. Get some momentum on your side.
The Hogs send that offense back onto the field. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game. So, Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover. This game is entirely different.
Trying play action. And the Razorbacks will send out the punt unit. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. So from the shadow of his goalpost, he gets the punt away. He'll call for the fair catch here. Good field position to start this drive at their own 47. He leaves it with his back. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up. The Aggies can really attack on this 2nd and short. He'll ride his man on the option. Inside the 35. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
This quarterback is making outstanding decisions so far in this game, and you've already seen it throwing the football. The guy already has over 200 yards passing, but he's doing it in the running game as well. Really good decision that time. Seeing nobody account.
Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22.
Oftentimes with play action, you're asking the quarterback to hold on to the ball a bit longer, and you're asking this offensive line to hold up and pass pro a bit longer. Against this athletic front 7 on defense, it's going to be tough.
And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. quarter to play, and it might be unlikely, but hey, it's college football. Comebacks happen. It'll be second down as we open the final stanza. From the gun, the ground game. Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run. On third and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28. And on fourth down, they'll try to salvage the drive with a field goal. There is no doubt, at this point in the game, this crowd knows how big this kick could be. Absolutely perfect. And now the lead is even bigger. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Big Ten action today. A couple of teams who have had this game circled on the calendar for some time. Purdue managed to avoid a bitter defeat by scratching out a narrow victory. This wasn't the blowout some around West Lafayette had hoped for, but it sure beats the alternative. No cupcakes this week, fellas. This Big Ten battle was much anticipated, and at least one side can say it's a game they'll savor for some time.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. Got it in the middle, it's Brown. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. On the option. He'll toss it. Turning it on! And they'll ride him down, but not before he picked up the first down. And how about the timing on that pitch?
And you kind of thought in that situation QB might keep it, but makes the right read. Gets it to the pitch man, and what does he do? Gets downhill. Get downhill and get that first down. New set of downs. Nice execution on the option by this offense.
Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Back to throw, it's Green. Quickly complete.
You just get the feeling this defense is going to make it hard on them, right? They've got the lead, it's late, and they're going to try to tackle everybody inbounds. Offense is going to have to really work for this and be smart. You got to attack the sidelines. You got to throw first downs. You got to keep this thing moving vertically down the field.
The Razorbacks are in the hurry-up.
Well, the defense makes the tackle. They give up the first down. They've now got to communicate the next play call. They can't substitute because the offense is going fast.
And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. They just keep firing. Snagged in the middle. It's Green. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Takes it from the gun on third down. Throws to the tight end. Wide open downfield. And he's knocked down, but there's also laundry on the field. We'll see what the officials have called. That penalty cost them a third down conversion, and now they'll have to try it from a little farther away. And guys, they've come through on the first two third down tries. This one might be a little tougher. He's looking downfield to throw. Had to throw it before he wanted. Forced to just throw it away on third down, and now they face fourth. They'll leave the offense out there to try to get it past the marker and pick up the first. On fourth down, looking for the completion. It's dropped, and oh, what a tough way to end this drive. Desperately wanted to keep the ball, but they did not. Looking for a crease, it's Moss. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Looking to throw, it's Reed. There's the pressure. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. That's caught. It's Craver. He gets it to the 38-yard line, but this defense forces a fourth down. And this kicker is turning into old reliable. He's already knocked through a couple today. From 55 yards out, and he's got it. Never a doubt.
And they just tack on more points to this big lead. Listen, fourth quarter was sitting extremely pretty. All we got to do, not give up big plays, make them earn everything they get the rest this way, and we looking pretty good.
And Arkansas ready to send out this offense. We'll see if that failed fourth down in their own end last time, David, sort of curbed some of the aggressiveness.
When you hear about it all the time in football, go for it, be aggressive. The problem is when you get stopped, sometimes it puts you in a hole. And Jesse, now the offense has to come out and respond.
They were real disappointed not getting that first down. You could see it on the sideline. So let's just see if that's kind of galvanized them a little bit here to go make a statement and get some points.
Nothing to do with the football, and he just throws it away. It'll be third down. Off play action. Fires to the wideout. And a missed opportunity on third down as the defense knocks it free, and fourth down is coming up. And the Razorbacks decide to punt it away. He gets it away from his own end zone. They make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. The Texas A&M offense goes back to work. You want to talk about having a weapon to bail out a drive? David, that's why kickers are so important after that long field goal.
And listen, important is a relative term. We need to make longer passes and get better gains so we don't have to kick long field goals, Palmer, again on offense.
And they've got the weapons to do that, David. They just got to be able to dial those plays up. Guys have to be able to make them one-on-one to make life easier on this kicker who is so important to this team.
Give to the running back. Snuffed out behind the line of scrimmage, and we have not seen much of that. What a day he's had so far. Looking for a man. It's Reed. Makes the grab. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. And the Aggies line up trying to move the sticks on third and short. They'll try to run for it. They tried to go smash mouth on third and short, and it did not work against this defense. So here comes the field goal unit once again. They've already kicked 3 tonight. It's good, and that will extend their lead even further. They keep pushing that lead out, and the kickoff team's getting some work.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
The Hogs send that offense back onto the field. They didn't get much done the last time they had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? The play action fake. Finds his tight end.
And that's why they got to keep running the football, man, because play action is going to be a big part of this game plan. You've got to get this tight end over the middle of the field vertically and give him an opportunity, because you just saw how dangerous he is after the catch.
Looking to scramble. Trying to make magic with his feet. Oh, he's got some space.
Well, you just get the feeling, too, that if they're going to claw their way back in this game, his legs are going to have to be a factor. What a great job scrambling that time. Nothing open. He didn't panic. He saw some green grass. He was able to get outside, away from the defense, get upfield, pick up the first down. That play is going to help their momentum. They need more scramble plays like that from him.
They'll throw again after the incompletion. And he is finding wide-open defenders all over the field. His third interception of the day.
And as a defensive lineman late in the game, man, when you know it's past, you're pinning your ears back, trying to get to the quarterback, and DBs are trying to do this. Pad them stats, get the INT. Nice job by this D.
They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. Big chunk play to start this drive. Now they'll really try to take it to this defense. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. The give as they work on that clock. Continuing to churn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48. Back to pass, it's Reed. Caught, close to the marker, it's Concepcion. Nice job to pick up the first down, and they'll spot it at the 42. The officials stop the clock for the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is that much closer to victory. Leaves it with the back. Past the first down marker and still running. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Aggies! With that, they are closing in on bowl eligibility, but with this big lead and a 6-0 start, much bigger dreams for this squad.
With that last touchdown, they remain undefeated. And what can you say about this offense? One of the most explosive in the entire nation, and they're coming in, I think, every week with the mindset that we're just going to outscore everybody. We are okay going into a track meet, and that's really what we saw in this game today. But opponents just cannot keep pace with them and all of the athletes they have on the offensive side of the ball.
First play of the drive comes from the 22. Looking downfield on first down. Grabbed in the middle, it's Hill. Makes the stop at the 32, but he picks up 10 on that play. With a first down, they'll snap it from the 32. Looking to throw on first down. Makes the catch, it's Brown. And just a short, safe pass play, they pick up a few. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Makes the grab, it's Green. To the 43-yard line and a first down for this offense. The Razorbacks come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Wants to go up top on first down. Got a man, it's Brown.
You got to like this defense, man. All game long, great job tackling the football. Like, you throw it on the perimeter, they're coming up. They're not giving the run after the catch to these receivers. A lot of times you see so much damage done after the catch. This defense has been dialed in, and the big play has been a non-issue.
With the 12th man standing at the ready, and at times it seemed as if A&M needed them, the Aggies take down the Razorbacks and win this rivalry game. Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.